Jacob, but another big discussion yesterday about that room, because that room concerns me. I mean, that room's not going to be as good or probably as productive as it was last year. I think we'll be more like we were 2 years ago. But those two guys were special that we had, and we all know that, and you just don't replace them. So you've got Josh Henderson, who made some big runs on Saturday. You're looking at that he and British Brooks have been around, but you're really trying to evaluate Ty Chandler, who just got here. So we've seen him 9 practices, and every day that I watch him, he impresses me more. He can catch. He's 209 pounds. He's running better up inside. He's got, tremendous speed outside. And he stepped up. There was a play that I think it was Miles Murphy that there was a mistake up front Saturday, and he came free, and Ty just stood up and blocked him on a pass protecting issue. Younger guys probably aren't ready to do that yet, but we've said this guy's played against the Auburns and the Alabamas and the Floridas and the Georgias, so he's played a lot of football at a very high level. So I'm very, very impressed with Ty, and I'm so glad that through the transfer portal that we talked about that we got him. He puts an older guy in that room with a lot of experience. And then you've got to look at the other 3 guys that are there. And DJ Jones is a guy that he had the sore ankle again Saturday. So he had the hurt foot for the bowl game. So he's got to stay well. But he runs really fast. He catches. I like what I see. But he's got to stay out there. He was banged up with an ankle his last year in high school. So we got to make sure that he gets well. And then you look at Elijah Green. We talked about he wasn't with an offense in high school that threw the ball. So he's working really, really hard to make sure he can catch the ball out of the backfield. And he's fighting it every day, stays after practice every day to do it. He's got some speed. Daryl Moody and I were talking about today. He even has a little bit of some Randy Jordan in him. He stops, he's getting better patience, but he's got great speed when he bursts. And then you've got the 232-pound quarterback, Caleb Hood, who did some good things early on Saturday. And then when it was late, I told Jay Bateman, you kept Boykins on the line of scrimmage, so Caleb couldn't run. I wanted to see him run, so please back your safety off. So I got a chance to watch him at least make some plays. But Caleb looked good again today. So our problem is we've got probably 5 or 6 in there, Jacob. And what we've got to do is we've got to narrow down the reps and start looking at the role for each one. I think we'll be more like we were 2 years ago because we had Antonio Williams, and he had a role, and he did a really good job with his role. And then even when he got in the games and got hot, he stayed. And then you had Javonte and Michael that kind of had their role too. And we forget Javonte started as a short yardage and goal line guy and had a full year of that. So we've got to figure all this out. And that's why every practice right now is so important.